Hello lovies, welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new, I'm Gina, aka Gina Louise. Today I'm hiding behind a photo because I don't feel like being on camera. Anyway, I'm going to show you how I take my outdated skinny jeans and make them into the coolest one-of-a-kind boho pants. Let's get right into this DIY. For this DIY, besides needing a pair of jeans that you want to wow everybody when you wear them, you're going to need random pieces of crochet. You're going to need embroidery floss in colors that you just love. You also need some Rit dye in colors that you love. I use denim blue, hyacinth, a purple, and a nice petal pink. And a can of fabric spray paint in any color you want. I like to use white because it makes the jeans look faded. I took some random containers that you'd normally throw out, like Cool Whip and other things, and I put my colors in them. I put in salt in some boiling water. I wet the crochet first. I drop my pieces in each color. I let them sit there for about 45 minutes, approximately. It depends on how deep you want the color or how light and pastel you want the color, but this is how I did it. After that, I squeezed them out. I rinsed them and I put them in my dryer. And here are the results of what they look like after I dyed them. So pretty. I placed the pieces of crochet on the jeans where I'd like to attach them, and I took a piece of chalk and I was just making a little border so that I know exactly where I'm going to put the pieces, and you'll see why I needed to do that in a minute. Now I'm just finding the center of each of these crochet pieces and I am cutting a strip on both sides. And you're going to see what I'm going to do and why I'm doing this. My original thought was I was going to cut the entire square out and I was going to sew the crochet piece behind the opening. But I decided that I wanted to do these like peekaboo crochet pieces. So I am pulling it through halfway through on both sides, and I am going to take my embroidery floss and I'm just going to do some up and down. I don't embroider. You will see that. I am just literally going to make stitches up and down in that center. Now I'm just going to stick a pin in each piece of crochet to keep it in place when I do some embroidery between the two pieces. Now I picked out my colors of embroidery floss that I'm going to add a little bit of stitching near them. I went with the colors that were close to the color of the crochet piece, but you don't have to do that. Whatever tickles your fancy, warms your heart, makes your heart dance. You could put different colors in between, but for some reason I felt like sticking with the color that the crochet piece was. Don't forget to put cardboard in the legs so you don't sew the front to the back like I almost did. Now all I'm doing is just running embroidery thread up and down, just stitches back and forth like railroad tracks or whatever, or lines in the street. I'm not doing any really embroidery, no embroidery stitches, nothing fancy. I don't know how to do them. I don't do them. This is just to add some more color, some interest, some texture. So when I get to the last one, I go under so that you can't see it. And I just keep running it back and forth. When you get to the end, just pull it through, snip it, and just tie a double knot, and then cut off the extra floss close to the knot, and that's it. You don't see it. When I did the other ones, I left a little more thread than this so that I didn't have such a difficult time making the knot. On this one, I decided to do some X's underneath it to change it up a little bit. And of course, if you know how to embroider, put in some fancy stitches, knock yourself out. It'll look even better. But I've never learned how to embroider, and maybe someday I will, but I'm not interested in that right now with all the projects I'm doing. So I am just doing some crisscrosses here, some X's, that's it. And I just want to add a little more boho flair. The X's I'm making are kind of hard to see because I didn't realize how close the color was to the denim. Okay, so getting my fabric fixed. Any of the pieces that are like this and they're going to flop over when I wear them, I've decided to put a little dab of glue here to hold them. And I'm going to put some dabs of glue to put this on. And I have cardboard under everything. So let's do that. I'm also going to use my wax paper to press it down because it doesn't stick to wax paper. Here we go. I'm going to let these dry for an hour, and then I'm going to show you what we have. Okay, they have been drying for an hour, and now I'm going to remove my weights that I have on them, and I'm going to remove the wax paper. You don't want it to sit on there too long. This glue dries in 1 hour. It cures in 24 hours. I'm not going to do much to the back, but I want to do a little bit to the back. So first things first, I was taking this piece and making it look like a pocket. So I'm going to cut this pocket off, and I'm going to make this fake pink lace pocket.
It's the bad one again.
So this is what I have so far, but I ain't done yet. This is gonna fray in the wash, but I am gonna take a pin and I'm going to start fraying it even before it gets washed. So I just want to get a little fraying started here, because part of the reason for the embroidery is so that when it does fray, it's not really going to go past there. It's just going to have some fringy fray here. So all you got to do is just pull up a thread or two and just keep pulling them. So I'm going to keep doing that on all my little spots all around. And then after that, I will show you what it looks like, and we're going to go on to the next step. Now I am taking my white fabric spray paint and this piece of crochet and the jeans, and I'm bringing them outside, and now I'm going to finish them up. Not only does it make a fabulous design, but it also makes the jeans look faded. Before I show the final results, please subscribe to my channel. If you're enjoying this channel, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more of these videos, please let me know. And in the comments below, do you think I do too many jean DIYs, or do you enjoy seeing me do jean makeovers? I hope I've inspired you today, and if I did inspire you, share this video with some of your friends that you like to inspire today. And now for the final results. Thanks for watching.